welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aarti, and in today's video I'm going to be trying a YouTuber called Moriah Elizabeth's new a book called Create This Book Too. And this book was made by Moriah Elizabeth. I love her videos and I love her YouTube channel a lot. So if you haven't checked out her YouTube channel already, I will link her channel in the description. But this book is from her channel. She published it and it's on Amazon right now. And I've actually had this book for a while and I've actually completed some pages. So I would like to try this out and see, I want to show you guys how it works and maybe do a couple of pages of this book today because it's really fun and I enjoyed it. I haven't actually touched this book in
at least 2 years.
Actually, I haven't touched this book since I started my YouTube channel.
So I think in honor of that, we should go through some of the drawings in here because they are interesting. Very interesting. So, okay. I think I'll give you a little mini tour of this book right now to show you what I have done in this 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, so over here it says, create a self-portrait. And that's what I did. See, I think what I was going for is I also really like the things that I put in the back. I don't know if you can see that. There's a music staff. There's an art palette. We all know that I love art. There's some, oh, what is that? I think that's a paintbrush. There's a sun. I don't know why I put a sun. I think it meant I like going outside. I don't know. And then there's a butterfly. I think that's supposed to mean nature. And there's some other things that I don't know what they mean. And then I just put a rainbow splash background because I like color. Look what I found. It says create cuteness. And I put a little cow sitting in a weird position with a rainbow in the back. Wow, this is the most amazing drawing that I've ever seen. Can we take a minute to just appreciate this cow? I think we should. And we should name it. I think we should name it we're gonna name him Waldo. This is Waldo. Say hi to Waldo, everyone.
Hello.
Alright, so now we're gonna move on to
picking the pages that we're gonna do today.
I don't actually know how much I will have time to do. I'm quite a slow drawer. Two kinds of drawers. That's a weird word. Is that even a word? Oh no, that word has come to my head now. I'm losing my English slowly as I keep doing these videos. I'm quite a slow artist. No, what do you even say now? I don't know what to say. Yes, I draw very slowly. There we go, I got it. I draw very slowly and I also paint very slowly, so I don't know how many pages I'll be able to complete today. I will pick out 3 pages right now. Hopefully we'll get to do all 3. We might get to do even one, I don't know how many, but I'm just gonna pick them at random. So I'm gonna flip this. Okay, I already did that one. Okay, create a pastel page. Use only light colors on this page. I'm not much of a pastel colors person, even though I'm wearing something pastel right now. I meant in art, I'm not very pastel. I don't use pastel colors, as you can see behind me. They're all very bright pieces. I generally don't like pastel pieces because I feel like they look washed out. And so I try to use bright colors. So this is gonna be interesting to make. We'll see what I make. I don't know where this is gonna go. Next page. This is page 137. I definitely should bookmark this. I'm gonna forget. I got some sticky notes so that I don't forget exactly which pages that I said I would do. Because if I don't do this, I'm 100% gonna forget. Okay, so the next page.
Create integration. Integrate this line into a design or a drawing. I'm not a very imaginative person when it comes to
Art. Oh my god, what the heck? Okay. This page says create integration. Integrate this line into a design or drawing. I'm not a very creative person when it comes to art, like drawing or painting. So I'm a little nervous for this one. I'm gonna warn you guys right now, these drawings are not gonna be very good. So maybe lower your standards right now. Okay, and I'm gonna bookmark this page too. Now, moving on to our last page. Create negativity. Fill this page with negativity. Okay.
I have 3 pages that I don't like. All things that I never do or I don't like, and I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
What am I gonna create now? How do I create negative? Oh, well, I guess okay. Okay. We're gonna complete this, and I will show you guys like the results in the end. So let's get started, I guess. Good luck to me. Okay, hi. So I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm trying to pick out all the pastel color pencils from my box. As you can see here in this wonderful clip, you can't really see much, but I'm picking out the pencils. So now that I've picked out the pencils that I want to use, we can get started. So immediately what came to my mind when I was thinking of like pastels, I was thinking of drips, like paint drips. She does similar things on her channel, so I wanted to try doing these rainbow abstract drip things. You'll see later if it doesn't make sense right now. But I wanted to try like having a rainbow blended drip look with layers. I don't know what I was thinking. So here I started coloring in the drips, and this paper is very smooth. And it's not color pencil paper, and I think it's because she published it on this website called KDP, and you can't choose the type of paper that you have. That's where I published my coloring book as well, and you really can't like choose what type of paper you want in your book. So there's only one type of paper, and that paper is meant for like reading books, not drawing books. So that's why the paper wasn't meant for color pencils. And the color pencil's pigment wasn't sticking on the book at all. It was very hard to get the pigment on the page. But she does give solutions to this on her channel. I just didn't feel like doing them right now. But anyways, I started off with a base by pressing really lightly with the colored pencils. And then I started using harder pressure as the second layer. But before we continue, I just wanted to take a second to appreciate my new background. It's white and it's plain, but I love it. I think it looks great. So let's take a second to just appreciate that background. It's so beautiful. It's so smooth. It's amazing. But after the second layer of the color pencils, I started going in with the darker colors for shading. I know this said pastel page, but I just couldn't leave it flat. I had to add some shading. I know like it was cartoon and all, but that realism part of me, I just couldn't help it. I had to add the shading. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just adding the shading on the outside rim, kind of like an outline. It's not really shading, but then I just started blending it with the lighter colors just to get that gradient in between the shading and the light spots. And now, of course, it's time for the best part of the whole drawing, in my opinion, the highlights. I feel like this is just what makes it look 3D, and I love some good highlights. All my drawings, not just this one, has the highlights, and that's my favorite part of the drawing. So just take a minute to appreciate these highlights. But now on to the next layer. So for this layer, I wanted to make it a little bit darker than the first layer just so that you can differentiate the two layers. So I added a little bit of the shadowing color as a base for the pastels so that it would be darker when I added the pastel color on top. And I think this worked pretty well. And I also did this for all the other colors as well, and I just used hard pressure on top to kind of blend both of the colors together. I think the hardest part of this drawing was just doing it on the spot. I had no idea what I was gonna do until I did it, except for the main idea of it. So I wanted drips. But after that, I didn't really know what to do. And I think that's kind of fun to do because it kind of makes your mind more imaginative. And I actually had a lot of fun doing this. But lastly, I'm just outlining the darker shades with their corresponding colors because I wanted some differentiation between those shades and the white background because I wasn't planning on adding anything to the background. So I just used my Posca pens, which I finally found a use for in this video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, refer to my previous video. I'll link it in the description. But I used the Posca pens to outline everything. And I think I like how it came out overall, and I like the boldness that the Posca pens gave to the picture. So I finally finished the page after like an hour, and this is what I came up with. The issue is that the paper is really not what I'm used to. It's very smooth for color pencils. And when the color pencils are like gliding on top of the paper, a lot of the pigment doesn't go on the paper because of how smooth the paper is. And I know that she gave solutions for this in her videos, and I also know why the paper is so thin. I think she uses a website called KDP, which is a website where you can publish directly through Amazon, which is what I did for my coloring book. And it's really difficult because you can't choose the type of paper that you have. You can't choose the type of paper is what I'm trying to say. So you can't choose like a thicker type of paper or a paper that's meant for color pencil. So that's why I think the paper is so smooth. She does give solutions for this in her videos though. But yeah, this is what I came up with. I chose not to color this bottom part because I wanted to leave that white since it's like more pastel, I guess. I don't know. I just didn't want to color that bottom part. But this is what I came up with. Super, super simple. Mostly just blending and highlighting and shadowing. I do that all the time in my my drawings, but I like it anyway. I think it's pretty decent given my interesting imagination. But I like it. I think it's nice and it's colorful and it looks pretty good from far away. I think when you look close up is where you can see those streaks from the paper and the color pencil. But I think it came out decent, and I'm happy with it. It's fine. It's good enough for me to deal with. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna make this a 2-part video or even a 3-part because I did not get a chance to do any other pages. That took me an hour to do. But I will definitely make this another video, like a part 2, and I will continue to do the next 3 pages, or not 3 pages, the next 2 pages in those videos. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!